Hi, and here I am from the press room of this year's Essen 21. And let's start with Cosmos and their pretty awesome Catan 3D. I didn't get myself a copy, but yeah, this looks definitely amazing. I'm pretty sure that some of the titles that you may see here are sometimes only, let's say, German localizations, for example. You see some under stuff in here, always cool. The three question marks, it's a very popular series here in Germany. And this seems to be Dodo, a 3D terrain kind of game. You definitely see a lot of 3D materials or components this year. This was true for 2 years Spiel too, but still, that's a hype still ongoing. A lot of Exit stuff. I think that's Exit the board game, a huge stuff, and some other random things. This is something called Treetops. I would loosely translate that into. Not really sure about this one. And overall, you see some additional new releases that Cosmos published this year. Pretty sure you will see a lot of new things coming out in Nuremberg the beginning of next year. For sure, but yeah, that's obviously the Essen Spiel releases here. And this is Ghost Adventure. This year's Inner Spiel of 2021 is using this really amazing spinner here. I would really agree, that's a very, very innovative mechanic. Obviously, I suck at using this spinner, but it's really something that is very, very neatly integrated into the game. It's certainly something I will need to check out and hopefully demo on my channel. Absolutely intriguing. And yeah, at this point in time, I was really ready for some coffee. So it was not a good thing for me to look at this espresso doppio here. But yeah, I sure made sure to get coffee afterwards. I think then we are moving over to the Huttertrade game. So basically Huch and Friends. Witchstone, which I covered on my channel already. The main release from Stefan Knietz, Rainer Knietz. Yeah, this year, definitely amazing game. A lot of other things that Hochspiele published this year. I believe this is Hippocrates, as far as I can remember. Pretty table hawk. This was relatively huge. Looks really intriguing. Something I will most certainly check out sooner or later. Overall, GameBrewer had a really strong lineup this year. And here we have Stroganov. I think that's not really an entirely new game. This has been presented already some time ago, but it's pretty much for the release here in Germany or for this year's Essen Spiel. Rule benders. I'm a sucker for these round game boards. Looks pretty astonishing, actually. Like the looks of this game a lot, but as I mentioned, very strong lineup here. This is Savannah Park, which also looks very nice. I also like tile laying games, so one of the games I'm definitely going to check out. And I think then we have, on the right here, we have Caesar, and there was also Blitzkrieg, a two-player game. I'm pretty sure I will have to check one of those two games out relatively soon. Yeah, looks really nice. With Waggle Dance and I think Termite Towers on the right, I'm relatively certain that we may see a different box cover art. I think Waggle Dance is a re-release, not so sure about Termite Towers here. But yeah, maybe it's their bold move to go with this box cover art. Pizza, yeah, who doesn't like pizza? I certainly do. May want to check it out sooner or later. I think this is Bugs. Here I'm not really 100% sure what this game is about. Then a circus themed game, or it's Circus. There was also this one from Portal Games. We will see it later. And I really like the theme here actually. So I will most certainly check it out. That's Arkwright, the card game, which looks pretty intriguing. Yeah, definitely a candidate to check out too. I have really to check out a lot of stuff, it seems. But this is definitely on my list. And I think then we will see the expansion for Paris and some more random stuff from Hochspiele this year. Then releases from Blackrock Games, and yeah, really nice miniatures here. I really like pre-painted miniatures, of course not so many in this one here. And what is this one here? Someone left its schedule for today, it seems. Then we have Ghost Adventure again, right? And yeah, I think this is, yeah, as I mentioned, a lot of 3D components this year. And yeah, as I said, it's really a thing. Then we have Nidavellir, which is the expansion for Nidavellir, which is a pretty amazing game actually. I was quite surprised. So definitely need to check out the expansion. Not sure about Run here. And yeah, this looks pretty cool. Mille Fiori. Definitely nice looking components here from Schmidt Spiele this year. I think this is the, what is it? Mystery House, exactly. I think they had something 2 years ago already. A lot of 3D stuff that you can move around here. Yeah, again, a lot of 3D components in here. So there is this little hidden temple here. So let me bow down a little bit. So it's really a massive box actually, by the way, and also a very massive limited edition from Quirkle. And these are very massive cubes or stones here. And that's the modern interpretation of Ghost Castle, is the English title of this game. I loved this game when I was a kid. I loved to pull in this little skull and things would happen. And I'm somewhat glad that they're still releasing this game. Definitely a game I have to introduce to my one. Dino Rally, that's dinosaurs, definitely a must-have for my nearly 5-year-old, so definitely need to get myself a copy here. Boom Boom Beaver, yeah, okay, it's a game about beavers, obviously, yeah, that's a typical kid game, I think. Experiments, and yeah, I think this is Trek, and Amelia's Secret is a detective kind of escape game as far as I remember, and yeah, of course, you know, It's a Wonderful Kingdom, obviously. Yeah, here it is. Kingdom Come Deliverance, the board game. I was kind of underwhelmed when I saw these components. I mean, the artwork here looks very nice and stylish and everything, but it's an app-driven game, it seems, so that rings some alarms bells with me personally, but definitely intrigued by this one. But yeah, this presentation looked kind of, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this banner here was amazing, of course. But yeah, definitely going to check it out. I really like the computer game. Dexterity Jane and Rush Out. Yeah, some of the titles. Again, I didn't have time to check them all out. Dive, a very innovative game. Really unique stuff. Yep, absolutely nice looking game. And here we have Bitoku, which was, I believe, sold out pretty much immediately. It's very busy for me. I'm pretty sure gameplay wise it's nice. Might have to do with Rado's very recent playthrough of the game. Again, component wise it's definitely nice, but didn't really have time to check it out, and it was not really available anymore. Paris Eiffel, some more 3D components, as I mentioned. Santa Monica, I think this basically, is it a German release? Yeah, I think this is the German release. Not really a very new game, but I like the looks of this game for sure. And yeah, then also pretty much the German release of the Hall of the Mountain King, I believe. Yeah, and the Halle des Bergkönigs. And what do we have here? Didn't really crypt it. Seems to be the German release. I know it's really not a new game, but definitely a cool, an innovative game. And yeah, this is some anatomy puzzle, which is really huge. I'm not sure if you can grasp the order of magnitude of this puzzle here. It's really huge and massive. Not a full-size body, but close to it, maybe of an 8-year-old. So see about that, bit spooky maybe. Yeah, Hadrian's Ball. I did cover this in a live playthrough a couple of weeks ago. Ecosystems, not really sure about this one, but yeah, it's about nature. Must be a good game, pretty sure about that. And yeah, Magellan, was pretty hyped too. Didn't really check it out myself, but definitely intrigued. Yeah, and here's some more German localizations as far as I can tell. Marquise, yeah, this looks very nice too. The look and feels are also very promising. And I'm a sucker for theme and graphics. Genotype, I think this was also mainly the German release as far as I can tell. Cytosis, I think also mainly the German release. I think this is also not the most current game out there. But yeah, we get the games sometimes later, typically here. 300, awesome theme for sure. I think that's a 2-player game if I recall that correctly. Definitely going to check that one out. Like the theme a lot actually. I also like the movie. And here we have Ensemble. Not really sure what this game is about, other than it's maybe around music. That's at least my best guess. That's a math-themed game, so maybe they want to make math more fun. I don't know. What do we have here? Mantis Falls looks pretty amazing too. I like the looks of this game too. I think this was a very nice game board, a mat, pretty much. And yeah, also some more localizations of Clank here. So I'm pretty sure that most of you should have already seen or even played this one. Yeah, and here's the massive stuff for Sword and Sorcery. This is really insane. A lot of miniatures, a lot of tiles, an infinite amount of cards. Looks pretty cool, but haven't really played it myself. Let me know if you want to, whatever, have me cover this on the channel here. Isn't this Arctic, whatever? Yeah, there was no box here, but I think it's this. Masters of the Night, this I think was a expansion, I think, or Kickstarter stuff that they also now showcase this year's Essen by Aris Games. This was the Black Rose Wars, I believe, the newest campaign based on the original Black Rose Wars. Not really checked this one out. Looks pretty cool, but again, yeah, you cannot cover everything, obviously. And yeah, here I'm not so sure what this one is. Come on, zoom up. What is it? What is it? Show me the box cover. Yeah, I don't know. I missed that. And yeah, again, 3D components. I think this is exactly Wonderbook. This is a massive tree that unfolds from this book, and some very, very nice looking miniatures here. And also there's this nice little, is it a dragon? I think that's a dragon. Also folded dragon. Looks really nice, and it's massive. That's 1923 Cotton Club. Absolutely cool game. Must have for me. It comes with a very small box, but has a large footprint in respect to cards and everything. Via La Centra. I keep forgetting what this game is. Bitcoin Hacker. Yeah, that's definitely a very current thing to have here. Missed that war game here. Terra Futura, also not 100% sure about this one here. Yeah, not so sure, but again, too many releases to cover. Even though it was a very, very reduced lineup, still a massive amount of games here actually. And this is this llama themed game. I'm pretty sure that these cloth llamas up there are not part of the game, but look pretty cute here. And that's the expansion for TUT Huakhan. I really practiced this. Not a big fan of these titles actually, but I think I managed it. And I believe this is the German localization of Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria. Yeah, I think so. I believe this is the Fog Escape from Paradise. It seems it comes with a timer. It's a competitive game, yeah, but looks definitely interesting. And yeah, some more 3D kind of components. This has pirate ships, so it must be nice. That's a wooden cannon. Not sure if this is part of the game or not. I think it's Ship Ahoy, right? And Karak, yeah. I'm not 100% sure about Karak. Seems to be a very small game from a box perspective, but comes with a lot of stuff. Yeah, this Cordova, very intriguing stuff. Seems to be very clean in respect to its presentation, but it's a very, very deep and complex game. Something to check out for sure. Saw this game in action. It comes with dual layered board, so it must be a good game. I really like this. This is a war game, La Caga de los Three Reyes, I believe. Also very, very, it's a table hog for sure. A lot of counters here, so a lot of management to do. Yeah, but apart from that, really didn't check it out. And I believe this is the German localization of Aquatica, also not a very current game. I think this is from 2019 or so, 2 years old. And I think up next, yeah, that's Mobile Markets, pretty much playing in the world of Smartphone Inc. as far as I remember. Yeah, I think so. And what do we have here? Yeah, that's Audrey, exactly. That was my surprise purchase this year. I definitely get a copy for that. Looks astonishing. absolutely amazing artwork. And yeah, you will definitely see a playthrough on my channel for sure. A little bit spoilery, but look out for it. And then we have Erun, which is an app-driven game with some voice recognition, which didn't really work well when they showed it to us, but definitely interesting take on things, and also massive components. Yeah, looks definitely nice. And yeah, here we have the releases from Portal Games, Perfect Script, I believe, Dune, obviously, which is kind of using the mechanics of this detective game they released. Then I guess the next one is Vabonk. Yep, I think that's the case. And here we have another Kickstarter, Miraclia. Yes, you see a lot of Kickstarters these days. You see an interesting game, you want to get it, and then you notice, oh, it's soon on Kickstarter, and then add another year or so on top of the delivery process. Pretty disappointing stuff. But yeah, looks nice, for sure. I believe another German localization, Destinies, again, very app-driven, Dice Throne, also German localization, Shadow Thief, yeah, that's all part of this. Yeah, Kingdom Rush, of course, I really played the mobile game quite a lot, actually, and was pretty surprised to see that this is a very massive game in the end. A lot of miniatures and components and whatnot. Yeah, I think this is the expansion for Cataland. Also a very unique game and a lot of stuff for Mint deliveries. I think this is the Mint cooperative one. Never played this game, but I keep hearing it's a good game, so maybe I should have to check it out sooner or later. I think that's another 3X kind of game, a very massive one. Exactly, Galactic Era. Personally, I'm not a biggest fan of 4X kind of games, but I do understand the hype for those. Pretty sure they can be massive and a lot of fun, but yeah, not everyone has 4 to 6, 8 hours to spend every day. That's yeah, basically the new crime stuff, or some of the new expansions, or Perfect Moment, that's the pickpocket expansion or so. What you can see here, also very, very unique and original game actually, very, very fun to play. And yeah, not sure. And Furnace, I think that's also the German localization. Absolutely fun game. Very, very quick pace, like it a lot. Mandala stones, yeah, nice components for sure. This looks like kind of a new take on Agricola. My Kingdom for a Horse or so. And I think this is also the German localization for Dark Ages. And to the right of it, yeah, massive stuff, obviously, but doesn't come cheap for sure. And I think this is the German localization of Mirth. Yeah, looks pretty amazing. I think that's an Ian O'Toole artwork. Neowheel, some more 3D kind of components. Told you will definitely see a lot of those. Soundmaker, not sure about this. Some more 3D trees, but that's a very unique mechanic actually. So this really works and has some function actually, which then makes sense. If it's not just a gadget, that is. That's basically what I'm getting at. That's game under development, a prototype Heroes of Selenium. I'm not sure about this one, but yeah, doesn't even have an entry on the Geek as far as I could tell. And I believe this is Evil 101, which is also by Tombs Foundry and is soon to launch on Kickstarter. And here we have Save Patient Zero, which is a very, very current theme, it seems. Yeah, you're trying to find an antidote. There are two competing labs and whatnot. I think you're also doing some flip and write kind of stuff. It's from Helvetic. And interesting enough, we really tried to find that booth and we passed it, I don't know, 10 times until we noticed, okay, it's there. It's really the final booth in Hall 3 or so. Here we have Settlement. Yeah, not really an idea about this game, but definitely looks nice enough. And here the big surprise for me is that Concordia now has a solo mode. I totally missed that, but definitely going to check it out. That's Watch, looks pretty unique too from a theme. Doesn't happen too often. Some nice looking bunnies. Some whatever fuss in the garden or so would be the rough translation. Some more 3D components. These are nice pirate ships, a pirate battle. In theory a must have. I don't know, some things about caterpillars. Again, these are really children-based games. Duel of the Fire Dragons. Oh, looks also very promising actually. Very cute. And here we have the Neko Harbor, which I believe is a new take on The Pleasant Journey to Neko, which was a very strange game, but kind of unique and interesting for sure. And that's 28. Very clean optics and looks very, very nice, and definitely something to check out for sure. I really like the artwork and the presentation here of this game. And here we have Schichtwechsel by Spiel of Fable. They really matured as a publisher actually, so the components on this one are very, very nice. I think this is Awkward Guest, basically the German translation of it, Unangenehme Gäste. That's also some German localization of the Assault on Procyon or so, as far as I can remember. Again, not really current stuff. Purple Haze, this looks cool. Definitely something to check out for sure. Yeah, no, for whatever reason, I like the looks of this one here. This is Successors, basically the whatever, 3rd, 4th edition now, pretty sure also the German translation of this. Rocketman, a game which I really like a lot. Fantastic Factories, I believe also mainly a German thing. I think this is from Strohmann Games, which is actually a friend of mine who used to come to our gaming nights, but now, yeah, unfortunately doesn't live near here. So definitely go check out his games and the German localizations he's doing. That's Glow. And yeah, some more German localizations, Beyond the Sun, Seastead and whatnot. Yeah, Glory, a Game of Nights, which are also covered on my channel with solo mode. Really cool game. Go check it out if you haven't. Yeah, I think this is more Strohmann releases. Cowboy Bebop, this is a thing right now, maybe because of Netflix, who is doing a show right now. I don't know, but yeah, definitely a thing. And I think this is again Wonderbook. Basically, I think I already covered this one with this massive 3D book and the massive tree and the dragon here. But again, looks pretty nice. Yeah, here's some games from Amigo this year. Privacy, which is a pretty current topic, obviously. Again, I'm not so much into these filler kind of games. Stich Rally, I think that's a trick-taking game with a rally aspect of this. Looks nice enough, so maybe I'm going to check it out for the kids or so. And yeah, I think Tulpenfieber, again, a lot of releases here. I think they're really focusing on the, let's say, smaller footprint kind of games. There's a huge market for that, so don't get me wrong, but it's not exactly for me. Martial arts, not sure where I have seen these fighters before. Looks like Street Fighter to me. I don't know. Not going to mention it here. Looks interesting enough, and yeah, doesn't come with miniatures, so it might be affordable actually. Nicolas Flamel's School also, yeah, where did I hear that name before? And yeah, I cannot cover all these games. Still a lot of new releases this year. Learn to play in 3 minutes, but what's the game actually? I don't know, I missed that. And yeah, here we have A Battle Through History, a game with Sabaton. From a looks and feels, it's the same as Amata Strigoi, which is a game with Powerwolf, which I also covered on my channel quite some time ago. Definitely something I'm going to check out. Corrosion, again, overall you're looking at some releases from Pegasus. They were also pretty strong this year. Obviously they also... this is the... I keep forgetting the Serpent game from Portal Games this year. I think this is from, or designed by Antoine Bauzard. Yeah, Dreadful Circus, of course. I even saw a spot or an ad on YouTube. Pretty amazing. And it's, I think, a negotiation game. That's the German translation of the Star Wars Talisman. I already covered the English version on my channel quite some time ago, actually. The rights should be with Pegasus. Same is true here for Dune, which is the German localization from the Portals game release. And I believe we are already coming to the end of the walkthrough. This is the expansion for Arnek, obviously also the German translation. Waste Knights, which is also not very new. I only own the first edition of the game, which is actually quite fun. This is fully cooperative. The first edition had more game modes in it, actually. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed my little walkthrough here. I will definitely cover some games on my channel. So check it out, and over time I will release those videos. And yeah, hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And yeah, until then, I will leave you to the last games here and see you soon. Bye.